I support my people in Yoruba. There's no going back for all our fathers say. We want Yoruba nation. So there's no going back.
A Yoruba Rights activist, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has called for more concerted efforts towards addressing issues which affect the country's national sovereignty, stating that the move had become imperative, judging by the countless challenges confronting Yoruba land. Igboho stated this in Ibadan Wednesday during the course of a conference to forge a more united and prosperous Yoruba nation.
Of which the Yoruba bloc is one. The Eastern bloc is there. The middle belt is there.
We want Yoruba nation.
There's the question of restructuring.
Restructuring again. Anybody that want to ask any question here, don't mention restructuring. We want Yoruba nation. So anything our father Banjo Akintoye say is the final. So we are with him. All our people in home and abroad, we support our father to take our land. There's no going back for that statement. I support my people in Yoruba. There's no going back for all our fathers say. We want Yoruba nation. So there's no going back.
Speakers at the event stressed the need for more youth involvement in the national discourse, calling for prompt legislative action to protect the interests of all Nigerians, irrespective of tribe, religion, and ethnic background.
But all those impediments thrown at us by that constitution are no longer before us. We're just going to get those who are in charge. The governors, like you had in the speech, the governors can now proceed with whatever they need to do to secure their territories, to take hold of their assets, that they can begin to work to, in the interim until proper transitional arrangements are put in place. That's where we are now. We're just proceeding with the transitioning. When the federal government makes up its mind, it can come. If it doesn't want to come, the owners of the sovereignty are well in a position to proceed.
A frontline Yoruba leader and professor of history, Professor Banjo Akintoye, charged leaders from the region to do more to advance the cause of the Yorubas.
This is the constitutional force majeure union dispute and the expiration of the 90-day notice of grave constitutional grievances. And the subject of today is the next steps for the trapped ethnic nations of Nigeria. We report to you now that at the expiration of the 90-day period noticed by the midnight of March 16, 2020, no formal contact was made with NINAS by the federal government of Nigeria. And so we are gathered here today, March 17, 2021, at 5 p.m. to inform our people in all our 3 regions, as well as the international community, what our next steps will be in our resolve to extricate ourselves from the death-trapped and bondage unitary Nigeria has become to our various peoples. We have reached a point at which we can define our status. We are going to define our status by the action that we now take. We have claimed our sovereignty back. The important thing now is how are we going to structure our sovereignty, our self-determination. And the steps are clear. We need a referendum. And we will ask the United Nations to come and do the referendum, the type that they did in Sudan, so that there will be a referendum for the Yoruba people, asking the Yoruba people, what do you want? Continued membership of Nigeria or your own country? It will ask the people of the East the same question. It will ask the people of the Middle Belt the same question. Then secondly, each group must sit down expeditiously and now present their picture of themselves to the world. Where is the map of your country? You might think that those things are not important. They are the most important things in what we are doing now. Where is the map of your country? of the country you are talking about? Where is the map of it?
And the constitution.
Who are the people who are in that territory? In the case of the Yoruba, we can answer, oh, we the Yoruba people are in that territory, surrounded by the boundaries of that map. How do you want to govern yourselves? That means we must write a constitution. And for the Yoruba people, it is easy. We are one nation. We can sit down, appoint our lawyers from every direction to write our constitution. And they can get it done very quickly. Every group must have its own constitution.
The Yoruba Rights leader, who lamented on many constitutional grievances, however insisted on a national dialogue in order to put the nation back on the right track.